Top 25 Technical Support Engineer Interview Questions and Answers. In this video, we explore the top 25 interview questions commonly faced by technical support engineers. These questions will help candidates prepare effectively for their upcoming interviews in the tech industry. We will also provide insightful answers that showcase the necessary skills and knowledge required for success in this role. Join us to enhance your interview readiness and boost your confidence. 1. Can you describe a time when you successfully resolved a complex technical issue for a customer? In my previous role, a customer faced a critical issue with their software crashing during crucial operations. I began by gathering detailed information about the problem and the environment. After a thorough analysis, I identified a conflict between two software components. I communicated the findings to the customer and proposed a temporary workaround while I collaborated with our developers to create a permanent fix. Within 48 hours, we deployed the solution, and the customer reported a significant improvement. They appreciated the proactive communication and the follow-up to ensure their satisfaction. 2. How do you prioritize multiple support requests when they come in simultaneously? When faced with multiple support requests, I first assess the urgency and impact of each issue. Critical problems affecting many users take precedence, while individual requests can be addressed afterward. I also consider the complexity of each issue. Simpler problems can often be resolved quickly, freeing up time for more complex ones. Communication is key, so I keep customers informed about wait times and progress. Utilizing ticketing systems helps me organize and track requests effectively, ensuring that I maintain a structured approach and meet expectations. 3. What troubleshooting steps do you typically follow when diagnosing a technical problem? When diagnosing a technical problem, I typically follow a systematic approach. First, I gather information by asking the customer specific questions about the issue, including what they were doing when it occurred. Next, I replicate the problem in a controlled environment, which helps identify the root cause. After that, I analyze error messages or logs to pinpoint the issue. Once I have a clear understanding, I implement a solution and test it to ensure the problem is resolved. Finally, I document the process for future reference and inform the customer about the resolution and any necessary follow-up actions. 4. Can you explain a technical concept to someone without a technical background? Explaining technical concepts to non-technical individuals requires clarity and simplicity. I begin by identifying the person's existing knowledge and relate the concept to something familiar. For example, when explaining cloud storage, I compare it to renting a storage unit for personal belongings. This analogy helps bridge understanding. I avoid jargon, using straightforward language, and encourage questions to ensure comprehension. Visual aids can also be effective, as they provide a reference point. Patience is key. I ensure the person feels comfortable and engaged throughout the explanation. 5. How do you stay updated with the latest technologies and industry trends relevant to technical support? To stay updated with the latest technologies and industry trends, I regularly read industry blogs, subscribe to relevant newsletters, and participate in webinars. Engaging with professional communities on platforms like LinkedIn and attending conferences helps me connect with peers and gain insights into emerging tools and best practices. I also dedicate time each week to explore new software and technical resources, ensuring that my knowledge remains current and applicable. This proactive approach enables me to provide more effective support and enhance my problem-solving abilities. 6. Describe a situation where you had to deal with a difficult customer. How did you handle it? Dealing with a difficult customer requires patience and strong communication skills. In one instance, a customer was frustrated due to a recurring issue that hadn't been resolved. I first listened actively, allowing them to express their concerns without interruption. Acknowledging their frustration was key. After understanding the issue, I assured them I would take ownership and provide a solution. I collaborated with my team to expedite a fix and kept the customer updated throughout the process. By the end, the customer appreciated my commitment, which transformed their experience from negative to positive. 7. What tools and software do you find most effective for managing support tickets? In my experience, tools like Zendesk and Jira Service Desk stand out for managing support tickets. These platforms offer intuitive interfaces, allowing for easy ticket tracking and prioritization. I particularly appreciate features like automated workflows and ticket escalation, which enhance efficiency. Additionally, using collaboration tools like Slack ensures seamless communication within the team. Integrating these systems with knowledge bases helps in quickly addressing recurring issues and improves customer satisfaction by providing timely responses. Effective tools streamline processes and elevate the support experience significantly. 8. How do you ensure clear communication with customers throughout the support process? Effective communication is vital during the support process. I start by actively listening to customers to fully understand their issues. I then clarify any technical jargon and explain steps in simple terms. Regular updates are crucial. I keep customers informed about progress, expected timelines, and any necessary next steps. If there are delays, I promptly communicate them, ensuring transparency. After resolving an issue, I confirm that the customer is satisfied and encourage them to ask further questions. This approach fosters trust and enhances the customer experience. 9. Can you provide an example of a time when you identified a recurring issue and implemented a solution? In a previous role, I noticed that multiple customers were reporting similar connectivity issues with our software. After analyzing support tickets, I identified a specific network configuration that was causing the problem. I collaborated with the engineering team to create a detailed troubleshooting guide for customers facing this issue. This guide included step-by-step instructions to adjust their network settings. As a result, we reduced the number of repeated tickets related to this problem by 40%, enhancing customer satisfaction and improving overall efficiency in our support process. 10. What is your experience with remote support tools, and how do you use them effectively? In my previous role, I utilized several remote support tools, including TeamViewer and AnyDesk, to assist customers effectively. These tools allowed me to connect directly to users' systems, enabling quick troubleshooting and resolution of issues. I ensured that I communicated clearly before initiating a remote session, explaining the process and addressing any concerns. During sessions, I focused on guiding customers while solving problems, empowering them with knowledge about their systems. This approach not only resolved issues swiftly but also built trust and confidence in our support services. 11. How do you handle situations where you do not know the answer to a customer's question? When faced with a question I can't answer, I first acknowledge the customer's inquiry and reassure them that I will find the information they need. I take a moment to gather my thoughts, then utilize available resources like documentation, knowledge bases, or internal communication channels to seek the answer. If necessary, I escalate the issue to a more experienced colleague. Throughout this process, I maintain open communication with the customer, providing updates on my progress, which helps build trust and ensures they feel valued despite the uncertainty. 12. Describe your experience with documentation and knowledge base creation for technical support. In my previous role, I was responsible for creating and maintaining the knowledge base for our technical support team. This involved documenting troubleshooting procedures, FAQs, and step-by-step guides for common issues. I collaborated with team members to ensure that all information was accurate and up to date. By implementing a structured format, we improved the efficiency of the support process and empowered team members to find solutions quickly. Customer feedback indicated that the knowledge base significantly reduced resolution times, enhancing the overall support experience. 13. How do you approach learning a new product or technology that you need to support? When learning a new product or technology, I start by reviewing available documentation, such as user manuals and online resources. I find video tutorials helpful for visual understanding. Next, I set up a test environment to explore the product hands-on, allowing me to experiment without impacting users. I also reach out to colleagues for insights or tips they may have. Participating in training sessions or webinars can provide deeper knowledge and context. Finally, I make notes and create a quick reference guide to reinforce my understanding and assist others in the future. 14. Can you discuss a time when you had to collaborate with other teams to resolve a technical issue? In a previous role, I encountered a complex issue affecting multiple customers' access to our software. After initial troubleshooting, I realized it required input from the development and network teams. I organized a cross-functional meeting, where we shared insights and identified that a recent update had caused a conflict with server configurations. By collaborating closely, we devised a patch to resolve the issue and communicated the solution to affected customers. This experience reinforced the importance of teamwork in effectively addressing technical challenges and enhancing customer satisfaction. 15. What metrics do you think are important to measure the success of a technical support team? To effectively measure the success of a technical support team, key metrics include first response time, resolution time, customer satisfaction score, and ticket volume. First response time indicates how quickly the team acknowledges a customer's issue, while resolution time reflects efficiency in solving problems. Customer satisfaction scores gauge the quality of support provided. Additionally, tracking ticket volume helps assess workload and resource allocation. Analyzing these metrics helps identify areas for improvement and ensures the team meets customer needs effectively. 16. How do you manage stress and maintain a positive attitude during high-pressure situations? Managing stress during high-pressure situations involves several techniques. First, I prioritize tasks by urgency and impact, which helps me focus on what needs immediate attention. Deep breathing exercises and short breaks allow me to reset and maintain clarity. Staying organized with a checklist reduces feelings of being overwhelmed. I also practice mindfulness, which helps me stay present and calm. Engaging with colleagues for support and sharing challenges fosters a collaborative environment. By maintaining a positive mindset and focusing on solutions rather than problems, I can better serve customers even in stressful times. 17. Can you explain the importance of empathy in technical support and how you apply it in your work? Empathy in technical support is crucial as it allows agents to connect with customers on a personal level. By understanding their feelings and frustrations, support professionals can tailor their responses to be more compassionate and effective. I apply empathy by actively listening to customers, acknowledging their concerns, and reassuring them that their issues are valid. This approach not only helps in calming distressed customers but also fosters a collaborative atmosphere. When customers feel understood, they are more likely to engage positively, leading to a more successful resolution of their technical problems. 18. Describe a time when you went above and beyond for a customer. What was the outcome? In one instance, a customer experienced a critical system outage right before a major product launch. Understanding the urgency, I immediately prioritized their case, working late into the night to diagnose the problem. I coordinated with our engineering team to expedite a solution, keeping the customer informed throughout the process. By the morning, we successfully resolved the issue, allowing the launch to proceed as scheduled. The customer expressed immense gratitude and praised our team's dedication, which strengthened our relationship and led to further business opportunities. 19. How do you handle feedback or criticism from customers or colleagues? Handling feedback requires an open mindset and a willingness to learn. When I receive constructive criticism, I first take a moment to understand the perspective being shared. This involves actively listening and asking clarifying questions if necessary. I appreciate feedback as it provides an opportunity for growth. After reflecting on the input, I determine actionable steps to improve my performance. Additionally, I follow up with the individual to share how their feedback has influenced my work, reinforcing a collaborative environment and showing that their input is valued. 20. What strategies do you use to ensure that you are providing accurate and timely information to customers? Ensuring accurate and timely information involves a structured approach. First, I maintain an up-to-date knowledge base that includes common issues and solutions. Regular training sessions help keep myself and my team informed about new products and services. When addressing customer inquiries, I prioritize understanding their needs by actively listening. I also verify information with reliable sources before communicating it. Additionally, I set reminders for follow-ups, ensuring that customers receive prompt responses, which builds trust and satisfaction. 21. Can you discuss your experience with scripting or automation in technical support tasks? I have utilized scripting and automation extensively in technical support to streamline repetitive tasks. Additionally, I implemented automated diagnostics tools that allowed for quicker identification of common issues, enabling me to resolve customer problems more efficiently. This approach not only improved our team's productivity but also enhanced customer satisfaction, as clients received timely assistance and solutions. 22. How do you approach training new team members in technical support processes? Training new team members in technical support processes begins with a structured onboarding plan that includes comprehensive documentation and hands-on training. I start by introducing the new hire to our tools and systems while encouraging them to shadow experienced team members. Regular check-ins help gauge their understanding and comfort level. I prioritize creating an interactive environment where questions are welcomed. Role-playing various customer scenarios enhances their problem-solving skills. Continuous feedback is crucial for their growth and ensures they feel supported throughout the training period. 23. What role does customer feedback play in your approach to improving support services? Customer feedback is essential for enhancing support services. It provides direct insights into user experiences, helping identify areas that require attention. By actively soliciting feedback through surveys or follow-up calls, I can gather valuable information on service effectiveness and areas for improvement. Analyzing this feedback allows me to make informed decisions on training needs, process adjustments, and tool enhancements. Implementing changes based on feedback not only improves service quality but also boosts customer satisfaction, fostering stronger relationships with clients. 24. Can you share an experience where you had to adapt quickly to a significant change in technology or processes? During my time at a previous company, we transitioned to a new customer relationship management (CRM) system that required immediate adaptation. I was tasked with migrating client data and ensuring that our support team could utilize the new system effectively. I dedicated time to familiarize myself with its features and functionalities. Additionally, I organized training sessions for my colleagues, facilitating a smooth transition. This proactive approach helped minimize disruptions in our customer support operations and allowed us to leverage the new technology to improve our service delivery. 25. How do you balance technical problem solving with the need for excellent customer service? Balancing technical problem solving with excellent customer service requires active listening and empathy. I focus on understanding the customer's perspective while diagnosing the issue. I prioritize clear communication, explaining complex technical details in a way that is easily understood. When resolving problems, I ensure to keep the customer informed about progress and expected timelines. By demonstrating patience and providing reassurance, I foster a positive interaction, which helps to alleviate any frustration they may be experiencing. This approach ultimately leads to a more satisfying customer experience. In this video, we've explored the top 25 technical support engineer interview questions and their answers to help you prepare effectively. Mastering these questions can give you a competitive edge in your interviews and boost your confidence. Remember, practice makes perfect, so don't hesitate to rehearse your responses. If you found this content valuable, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more insightful videos like this one. Your support helps us create more helpful resources for you. Thank you for watching.